Deep within the rain-soaked walls of the ancient Amigakure, a forbidden and terrifying power was born in the shadows. Most people believed the Akatsuki was just a group of rogue ninjas looking for war. But the truth? It is far more terrifying than any legend you have ever heard. They didn't just capture the tailed beast for their chakra. They performed a forbidden soul-binding ritual. A ritual that hasn't been seen since the era of the Sage of Six Paths himself. The Gedo Mazo. That hollow, demonic, and ancient statue. It wasn't just a simple container for energy, it was a hungry, living god that required pure human essence just to wake up from its long slumber. Every single time a Jinchuriki was captured and brought to the cave, the ritual took 3 full days and 3 full nights of absolute darkness. Can you even begin to imagine the physical agony they felt? The feeling of your very soul, your life force, being ripped out of your body, inch by inch, through your own mouth. This was the brutal price of Nagato's vision for peace. A world built on the screams and the suffering of the captured few. The secret archives reveal that each Akatsuki member had to perfectly sync their own chakra to the demonic and twisted frequencies of the statue. It was a suicide pact signed in blood. Every time they pulled a beast inside that stone shell, a piece of their own remaining humanity vanished forever into the void. Why did Itachi Uchiha remain so silent and cold during these long rituals? Look closely at his eyes in the archive footage. The exhaustion. The heavy weight of 1,000 sins he carried. He wasn't just a spy for the Leaf. He was a silent witness to the end of the world as we know it. The Akatsuki didn't just want to change the world's politics. They wanted to restart the entire cycle of life, using a battery made of pure, concentrated suffering. They hunted the Jinchuriki across the nations like common animals, but the real monsters were the ones holding the iron chains in that dark cave. From the sand of Gaara to the spirit of Naruto, the target was always clear from the beginning. Total, absolute extinction of the current order. The clouds above the village are turning blood red, and the ritual is almost complete. Do you hear the statue breathing in the dark? It is hungry, and it is looking for the next human host to consume. The village elders in the leaf and the sand knew this was coming, but they were too afraid and too weak to act in time. They let the Akatsuki grow and fester in the shadows until the shadows became too large for any shinobi to fight alone. Every seal broken, every beast captured and sealed, was one more step closer to the infinite dream. But for the victims trapped in that ritual, it was only an infinite, waking nightmare. Their chakra was drained until nothing was left. Their bodies were left as hollow, cold shells, while the statue grew stronger with every single drop of stolen power. This is the dark secret the 5 great nations tried so hard to hide from the history books. They failed to protect their own people, and now the entire world pays the ultimate price for their silence. If you value your soul and your life, stay far away from the shadows of the Rain Village. The archive has seen enough blood and pain for one single day. Do not let the history books or the teachers lie to you about what really happened in those deep caves. The truth is buried deep under the mud and the constant rain of the battlefield. We must remember the fallen, or we are doomed to repeat their mistakes. The power of the tailed beast was never meant to be handled by hands as greedy as these. As the final eye opens, the world holds its breath. The balance of power has shifted, and the darkness is winning. History is written by the survivors, but the archives are written by the witnesses. We have seen the cost of this power. We have felt the cold of the Gedo Mazo. Every name on the casualty list is a reminder of the failure of the great nations. The Akatsuki were not just villains. They were the consequence of a broken world. But even in the darkness, the truth remains. We will continue to dig through the files. We will continue to expose the lies. No secret is safe from the light of the archive. Subscribe to the archives before the light fades out forever. The file is now officially closed.